Ladies and gentlemen, the time is now for the era of Tynion to begin. What's up, peeps? SuperCliff here, and thanks for tuning in on today's brand new video. Batman, issue number 86, is written by James Tynion IV and drawn by Tony S. Daniel. So, let's light up that bat signal and begin with this issue's story, to where we see our beloved Cape Crusader on a cold, rainy night, watching over his city of Gotham, recalling back to the words of Alfred, who would remind Bruce that back when he was only a child, he would draw countless sketches of a perfect Gotham City that could wash out all the horrors and villainy that didn't require a Batman. In addition, a Gotham City that could last forever, much like the beginning of Scott Snyder's run. But I digress. And it's during this where we see a Wayne Enterprise billboard sign, which reads, "Rebuilding Gotham City for everyone." Elsewhere in Gotham, within the Cauldron District, we bear witness to a criminal, for this poor soul's face is beginning to melt. And it's here where we see that the assassin, Cheshire, was the culprit. Cheshire explains the origins to what is happening to this poor guy, for they call it the sea wasp, a breed of jellyfish that contains enough venom within its body to kill over 60 men. A single sting can bring an adult to cardiac arrest in just over a minute, and that if this form of venom is in the hands of an expert, it can be so much more, as you see the man's face completely melt away. Once inside the bar, Cheshire is met with fellow assassins Malcolm Merlyn, one of Green Arrow's main baddies, along with two new characters, Gunsmith and Mr. Teeth. Eventually, the group are met with their boss, who quickly begins to explain on what's about to go down. Meanwhile, we see Catwoman, aka Selina Kyle, attempting to make small talk with Gotham's mayor, Dunch. And while this is going on, Bruce communicates with Selina, asking if she's doing well, but Selina gives it to Bruce, saying that next time he leaves her in a room filled with boring people, she'll rob everyone blind. Just kidding, Batman. And as Selina keeps small talking with the mayor, we get a glimpse of a suspicious character stalking her from behind. Next, we check in with Lucius Fox beneath Sub-Basement 13 at the Wayne Enterprise Tri-Corner Yard campus, who's currently working on a new design for Batman's Nightcrawler. Batman radios in to Lucius, asking if it's ready. Lucius responds, telling Batman yes, though the math on whether or not the vehicle can fly is a matter of faith. But Batman tells Fox that everything that they do is based on faith. Essentially, fuck math. Let's party. And with that, Lucius preps the Nightcrawler. For you see, 5 days ago, the Bat computer received a notification alert from the Dark Web Hub, which is prominently used by the Assassin's Guild within the United States. And though the messages were written in code, translation would reveal them to mean that a major hit would be performed tonight by expert contractors. Though Batman was able to track down the source and managed to confirm the identities of the assassins, the fact that the group's leader is Slade Wilson, aka Deathstroke, worries Batman. Nonetheless, Batman decides to take out Deathstroke first by activating the Nightcrawler's grappling hook, successfully capturing Deathstroke in just under 1.7 seconds, to be precise. And as Deathstroke gets dragged away, the other four assassins are being distracted by Batman's Shadowcasters. Afterwards, both Batman and Deathstroke engage in a Street Fighter match. Returning back to Catwoman, we see that Selina catches the guy who was looking to be creeping on her prior. The man reveals the device in his hand is meant to disrupt Wayne's new design plans for the city, but before he can continue, his face begins melting, similar in the way Cheshire had done so to the criminal prior. But before the man dies, he tells Catwoman that it's always started with killers coming to town. First part to a perfect crime. And it's here where we see how much these words bother Catwoman. Tension! Afterwards, pick back up with Batman, who's finished kicking Deathstroke's ass, and as Batman ends his issue flying across the night sky, he accidentally calls Lucius Alfred. Whoops. But wait, there's more. As we see the Joker's henchmen pulling a Dark Knight moment, they blow up a carnival, as well as each other, to the point where there are no witnesses, except for Joker himself. And that was Batman, issue number 86. Now, before I begin sharing my thoughts, I want to start off with a disclaimer and state that I was not the biggest fan of Tom King's Batman. Personally, I felt that once we reached the whole dream sequence arc, that's when I began to not care anymore. And quite frankly, to me at least, it felt as though DC around that time was beginning to separate itself from the direction in which DC Rebirth was supposedly going towards, the whole Doomsday Clock dilemma, thereby instituting a number of changes both in plot and from behind the scenes. scenes, editorial speaking. When in regards to Tom King Batman, the story itself felt too stretched, and the reasons for certain plot points to have occurred among characters came off very last minute and felt way out of character. But that's not to say that I hate Tom King. King's a terrific writer, and I cannot wait for Strange Adventures, because that shit's gonna be dope. So, with that said and done, when I began reading the first couple of panels to Tynion's Batman, I felt back home, or should I say, back in Gotham, because I fucking loved this issue. James Tynion is an amazing writer. He's able to build mystery and pace the story in a smooth direction without it feeling boring or abrupt. I also enjoyed the new challenges Batman's facing emotionally. To give Tom King credit, I'm totally down with Alfred getting killed, because here in this issue, the echoes of Alfred's loss are felt beautifully. Like the fact Batman accidentally refers to Lucius as Alfred is really sad. Like for real, Batman just lost the most important person in his life. And because of it, Batman, though still very capable at saving the day, is a bit more reckless. Tony S. Daniels' art is great. My only critique is that he draws humans who are not in costume awkward, especially in the face area. But the panels with Batman drenched in downpour, with the city lights reflecting against his suit, that looks amazing. The Joker plot also has me really excited, and in addition, this issue is reader friendly. So for those of you who are looking to start up Batman again, issue 86 is a great entry point. Overall, I'm proud to give Batman issue number 86 an 8.5 out of 10. And that wraps up today's video. If you guys like my content, please hit that subscribe button, as well as to hit the bell symbol so that the world of comics is never missed out. Peace, guys.